Hello and welcome to the Modern Sophisticate channel. My name is Oyinkansola and it is such a pleasure to have you here today. Today I'm going to be talking about the importance and need for all women to cultivate a spiritual practice and routine, whether it is something that a woman does daily, weekly, monthly. A woman needs to have a spiritual routine that grounds her and helps to develop her intuition and innate wisdom. I'm breaking up this video into 3 or 4 parts rather. The first 3 parts I will talk about the role of a woman, and I will talk of woman as a specific thing. And then I will wrap up the video, the last portion or the 4th portion of the video, I will tie it all together. I did write some notes in order for me not to I did write some notes in order for me not to forget anything. So I will be looking down a few times in the video. Please forgive me, but I do want to make sure that I'm making the best of your time as well as mine and going over everything that I think is important. So the first thing I want to mention is woman as a divine conduit for humanity. Now, the wombman or the woman and God partner together in order to populate the world, right? So we know that as women, we carry this womb, we carry our womb, and through our womb, God is able to bring forth human beings, and in that way, we are able to populate the earth. The second point that I want to make, and I will preface this second point by saying that although I have studied other Abrahamic religions, I am most familiar with Christianity, and so I'm going to reference the Bible, but this point is something that you will see throughout Abrahamic religions as well as other religions. And that is the knowledge that, or the fact that woman is always seen as the divine wisdom, right? So in the Bible, wisdom is referred to as a she, wisdom is referred to as a woman. There is an innate wisdom that we women have. It's the feminine intuition, as society calls it. And in Proverbs, as well as Psalms and any other books of the Bible, wisdom, as I mentioned, is referred to as a woman. The third point that I want to make is women are the gatekeepers of culture. So within society, a woman can pass on culture in 2 different ways. The first way is if she has children and she passes on, a woman for the most part is the first person that a baby, a child, a toddler interacts with, and it is the woman's role. Mostly it was seen as the woman's role to socialize the baby, to socialize the toddler, to admonish the toddler, yes, no, don't do that, we don't do that here, or good job. And then the second way that a woman is a gatekeeper in society is what she allows and accepts from the men in her society, in her life, in her family, what she allows them to do. So in those 2 ways are ways in which women gatekeep for culture and society at large. Now, finally, I want to say that if a woman is not able to develop a spiritual practice, whether it's daily, weekly, if a woman does not have any spiritual practice, she's unable to develop that innate wisdom that she already has in herself. If she does not spend time in the secret place, because it is in the secret place that intuition, that feminine intuition is developed. It is in that downtime she is able to reflect. She's able to discern what is God's voice, what are the external voices, what is my voice. It is in that secret place that she's able to hear herself clearly. It is where she is able to receive wisdom, receive direction, whether it is for herself, her family, whether it is for society and culture at large. It is in that secret place, in that downtime, where she is able to develop those skills. I believe that as women, culture has gotten so far ahead of us because we have lacked discernment. We have lacked the ability to hear what is God, to hear what is me, what is my voice. Because I think a lot of the times we hear the voices that we're hearing are not our voices. Those are external voices. Those are voices that we have allowed, whether it's social media, whether it's advertising, whether it's whatever, we have allowed external voices to sway our own intuitions, to take us away from where we need to be. And so it is in that secret place, it is in that spiritual grounding, that spiritual ritual, that spiritual practice that a woman really gets to discern and develop her own intuition. I hope that this video has been helpful to you and for you. In my next video, I will talk a little bit about what spiritual practices and routines you can do to help develop your intuition and discernment. Please feel free, if you have any comments, to make any comments below. If you are guided to do so, please feel free to follow. I would love to have you as part of the fold. I am going to be posting my next video in about a week or so. So if you have any questions for me, please put them in the comment section. It's so much fun hanging out with you guys. I love you guys. Please take care of yourself. Bye.